Good evening, televiewers, and welcome to the English newscast on Info Television. Our headlines. As the world observes the World Sight Day today, October 9, 2025, experts warn that wearing glasses without professional consultation poses serious risk to eyesight. And on the night of Sunday, October 8, 2023, heavy rain caused a landslide in the Mbankolo neighborhood in Yaoundé 2 municipality following the collapse of an artificial lake uphill. And we shall have a look back at that tragedy of that night in this newscast. Those were our headlines. Details right ahead. As the world observes the Eyesight Day this October 9, 2025, experts warn about the wearing of unprescribed lenses. Using wrong prescription can lead to eye strain, headache, blurred vision, or worsen existing eye conditions. Jessica Ndiwum spoke with a specialist and compiled the following reports.
Today, October 9th, 2025, the world observes World Sight Day, a global initiative dedicated to raise awareness about eye health and the importance of proper vision care. Experts have noted that many people use unprescribed glasses for various purposes, often unaware of the silent dangers these can pose to their eyesight. Some individuals may suffer from serious eye conditions such as glaucoma or vision problems linked to systematic diseases like diabetes and hypertension, known as diabetic or hypertensive retinopathy. These conditions can lead to irreversible blindness if not detected early. That is why today we must raise awareness among our brothers, sisters, and parents about the importance of regular eye checkups with a qualified doctor to protect their sight and prevent avoidable blindness.
Prévenir la cécité.
Despite the availability of affordable and effective treatment, many people continue to use unprescribed or incorrect glasses, often due to lack of awareness or access to proper eye care.
De manière simple.
Conjunctivitis, commonly known as red eye, can easily spread through poor hygiene. For example, when you shake hands with someone who is infected and then touch your eyes. To prevent it, maintaining good hygiene is essential. Always wash your hands regularly and avoid rubbing your eyes. Most importantly, seek medical consultation instead of self-medicating or using unverified home remedies, as these can worsen the condition and damage your eyes.
Des potions dans l'œil.
World Sight Day serves as a crucial reminder to prioritize professional eye care and avoid the potential consequences of using unmedicated or incorrect glasses. As this year's theme says, love your eyes. Experts caution against self-prescribing glasses, warning that the wrong prescription can cause eye strain, headaches, or even worsen existing eye conditions. A sign that awareness is growing and more people are talking about eye health seriously. Just this morning, 45 patients have already been examined and consultations will continue throughout the day, even into tomorrow if necessary. This shows that many Cameroonians are living with vision problems, and the key solution is continuous education and awareness. The message to the population is clear. If you have any concerns about your eyes or suspect a chronic illness, visit the hospital for proper medical care. Avoid seeking help from marabouts or using unverified remedies. Only trained specialists can provide the right diagnosis and treatment to preserve your sight.
Venez toujours à l'hôpital.
World Sight Day reminds everyone to prioritize professional eye care. As this year's theme says, love your eyes. Experts urge individuals to avoid self-prescribing glasses to protect their sight and overall eye health.
Militants and supporters of the CPDM party at the Ngumu in Kilintam village in the Mefu and Akono division demonstrated a sense of support to the presidential candidate Paul Biya on October 8, 2025. The ceremony was presided over by Gaston Elundu Esomba in the presence of the Kilintam elite, Diodone Mvengbala, and other dignitaries. Mimi Tebo reports.
Not even the rain or darkness could stop the population of Gomo at Kinsam this 8 October 2025, where the CPDM militants and supporters of this community came out in numbers to pledge their support to the presidential candidate Paul Biya for the presidential elections come October 12, 2025. Mr. Minister, we appreciate your presence here. All what you say as it concerns CPDM, people will listen. Everywhere you talk about CPDM, people will listen actively and follow. They will be behind you on this coming election. The ceremony presided over by Gaston Elundu Esomba, President of the Divisional Campaign Commission in the Mefo and Akono, accompanied by his wife in the presence of Saturin Efamesi Grigwa, President of the Municipal Campaign Commission of CPDM in Gomo, Dieudonné Mvengbala, elite of the Kinsam locality, Chief Balga Amogo Michel of Etengang, Jean-Baptiste Atemenge Amvona, Vice President of the Campaign Commission, Flombala Etinge, elite of the locality, Patriarch Minlo Balga of Kinsam community, Tekle Ezembe, President of the Etenga subsection CPDM women, the CPDM youth representative Fridolin Balambala, Info TV delegations, traditional rulers and other dignitaries. During this ceremony, Dieudonné Mvengbala recounts on the life of Kinsam history while calling on the population of this locality to make the right choice come October 12 presidential elections. I am surprised to see the multitude of people here. It is true we waited for long and nobody left. Everyone is here, showing how strong and determined we are concerning the election. I want to appreciate you people for coming in numbers, and I know we would make the right choice on Sunday. Minister Gaston Elundu Esomba, President of the Divisional Campaign Commission of Mefo and Akono, appreciated the population while giving directive to be followed on October 12. We say victory without any problem. Here we want to be 100%, and we say 100% to a double take. First of all, it is participation. All those who register need to come and vote. There are 300 and something. There are 302. 302 register. 302 need to come and vote. There are others who don't live here. The advice is that they should travel latest 12 midday to spend the night here on Sunday. Those who are here in the village, they should know that they have the obligations to get up on Sunday morning to go and vote as fast as possible. The massive turnout of the population of the Mefo and Akono division at the Kinsam village demonstrates that this locality is strongly behind Paul Biya, pledging 100% vote.
"94 brand new vehicles have been handed over to senior divisional officers and divisional officers. The handing over exercise was supervised by the Minister of Territorial Administration, Paul Atanganji, on October 8 at the Esplanade of the Yaoundé City Council. Jude Kenji tells us more.
The Minister of Territorial Administration, Paul Atanganji, presided over the distribution of 94 brand new vehicles to administrative authorities this Wednesday at the Esplanade of the Yaoundé City Council. During the handover ceremony, Minister Paul Atanganji emphasized the significance of regular maintenance, ensuring recipients to take care of the vehicles and use them responsibly.
So you have to use these vehicles as something which is very precious. You have to wash the vehicle, you have to keep it clean, and you have to do servicing. Because all these big companies selling the vehicles, they have representations all over the nation. Bafoussam, Yaoundé, Douala, Boya, Garwa. So it's easy to service your vehicle. So it's important for me to sensitize you on how to service these vehicles, because it's an obligation. If you want to keep a car for 9, 10, 15, 20 years, you have to service the vehicle all the time.
In his remark, the minister highlighted the challenges of acquiring vehicles due to current international circumstances, underscoring the importance of new fleet.
At times you have money, but even to buy the vehicles, it will take you 1 year, at times more than 12 months, to have just 30 or 40 vehicles. We are talking about 94 brand new vehicles. It has been very difficult for us, but we did everything, because those were firm instructions from President Paul Biya to do everything for the administrative authorities to have these vehicles before the presidential election, so you can move left and right and supervise what you have to do in your different administrative units.
Before handing over the keys, Minister Paul Atanganji conducted a test ride in 2 of the vehicles to ensure their readiness.
Laissez passer, laissez donc passer, va remettre.
Recipients, for their part, expressed profound gratitude to President Paul Biya for the vehicles provided by the head of state, which are intended to ease their work in the field.
Very thankful to the head of state who has done this thing to be possible, and is going to ease our job on the field, especially for us who are from the remote regions. And I say that we are very satisfied when we have such a vehicle, which is very important for our work in the field. So we are very satisfied.
C'est d'une profonde satisfaction.
We express profound satisfaction. This donation arrives at the right time, especially with elections approaching. We want to thank the Minister of Territorial Administration and His Excellency the Head of State for their efforts to improve the working conditions of administrative authorities. We received strict instructions to properly maintain these vehicles, and we commit to making them useful not just for the elections but for other activities. The deployment is expected to significantly enhance the operational capacity of the administrative authorities in executing their duties.
On the night of Sunday, October 8, 2023, torrential rain caused a landslide in the Mbankolo neighborhood in Yaoundé 2 municipality following the collapse of an artificial lake uphill. More than 30 people lost their lives, with a majority of others injured. A look back at that tragedy in this report.
2 years after the tragedy of October 8 leading to October 9, 2023, this is what is left of Nkontem in the Mbankolo neighborhood in Yaoundé. It's hard to believe that this place was habitable 2 years ago. What happened that night? On that day, I was at home. I used to live down here, and I left my house on that day to work with my motorbike. After work, I came back home and I started hearing cries which I did not understand. So I dropped my bike and started running towards my house, and I found out that there was nothing left. There were houses all over here. I had neighbors who were living here. Victims lost almost everything as their belongings were swept away by the waters and mudslides. Debris from what served as a drainage wall, collapsed buildings and stairs that probably led to the entrances of houses are all ruined. There was a very heavy rainfall on that day. Water came from the hill and there were houses all over here. We heard shouts and cries and we rushed from down to come and see what was wrong. People were weeping because they were not seeing their kids and even their loved ones. And right up to today, there are some victims of this tragedy who were not known or found. The Mbankolo landslide still leaves a devastating memory to former residents of the neighborhood, as a Red Cross volunteer assessment gave a provisional toll that more than 700 people were affected.
And CPDM supporters in the Obobogo and Simeyong neighborhoods rallied on Wednesday, October 8, 2025, to reaffirm their support for the party's candidate, Paul Biya. The rally was led by the chairman of the CPDM Special Campaign Commission from Fundi 3, Professor Laurent Serge Etundingwa. As you tell us in this report, Jessica Nziwum.
The CPDM campaign in Yaoundé 3 subdivision unfolded in grand style in the Obobogo neighborhood, where supporters gathered to reaffirm the party's candidate, Paul Biya. The event began with a vibrant cultural welcome of the chairman of the Special Campaign Commission from Fundi, Professor Laurent Serge Etundingwa, and the chairman of the CPDM Communal Campaign Commission from Fundi 3, Philippe Dieudonné Mbarga Mboa, who were received to the rhythm of traditional sounds. Excitement filled the air in Yaoundé 3 as supporters cheered loudly when the two campaign presidents arrived. Professor Laurent Serge Etundingwa, chairman of the Special Campaign Commission from Fundi, praised the militants for their strong show of support for President Paul Biya. Under the coordination of Lucas Owona, the CPDM section president and mayor of Yaoundé 3, the rally ran smoothly and drew a massive crowd. Professor Laurent Serge Etundingwa outlined the turnout as a sign of confidence by the supporters in Biya's re-election for another 7-year term.
I came here today in a step campaign for evaluation, and I noticed that they are ready because they have been working so hard, and today they express during all the speeches that they are ready to cast their vote to President Paul Biya so that he can emerge first come the 12th of October next Sunday.
The rally in Obobogo drew together audience, including several high-ranking officials who came to support the CPDM candidate, President Paul Biya. Among them were Minister Andre Mamafuda, member of the CPDM Central Committee, and Marie-Rose Dibong, Secretary of State to the Minister of Housing and Urban Development. Minister Mamafuda, a native of Obobogo, expressed pride in his community and confidence in their unwavering choice to stand with the ruling party. When I say you are in my house, I mean it fully. Where I am standing now is not just any place. It is the compound of my maternal grandfather. This land is officially registered and the property here belongs to me according to the land title in this community. The president of the Mfundi 3 CPDM section, Lucas Owona, expressed gratitude for the presence of party elites at the Obobogo rally. He said their support was a strong sign of unity and confidence, adding that he is optimistic about a decisive victory for President Paul Biya in the 2025 presidential election.
Nous sommes ici à la 5e étape de notre campagne.
Today, we are gathered to demonstrate our confidence in the 2025 presidential election. We are at the 5th stage of our sector campaign, and as you have observed, Minister, the momentum is growing with every step we take. Let me assure you, what you see today will rise even further on Sunday as we aim to vote 100% for President Paul Biya. The Women's Wing and Youth Organization of the CPDM, alongside various communities, including the English-speaking community, represented by former journalist Rose Mbole Epie, took to the podium to reaffirm their unwavering support for Paul Biya. The convivial atmosphere and lively spirits of the crowd were further energized by captivating performances from renowned artists, including Marceline Otu. The path is clear for CPDM militants who confidently say there is nothing to worry about Paul Biya for another 7-year term.
A few days to the October polls, militants of the CPDM Olangina municipality reaffirmed their unwavering support to the party's candidate Paul Biya. This was during a campaign rally which brought together militants and party officials at the municipal grandstand. Phillips Enchi tells us more.
In the heart of the equatorial rainforest, CPDM militants of Olangini Southwest in the Asamba subdivision, Mefo and Afamba division, turned out massively singing songs of victory as they welcomed the head of the permanent delegation of the CPDM and president of the campaign commission in the division, Lugmaglo Ambaga Tangana, on October 8, 2025. 96 hours away to the October polls, the campaign commission is leaving no stone unturned, dusting the terrain for a 100% victory. Created on April 24, 1995, the Olangini municipality over the years has been witnessing tremendous infrastructural development, notably the construction of a 90 kilometers edge road connecting the locality to major towns in the division, an ultramodern library and administrative buildings, boreholes, schools, electricity, scholarships to students, hundreds of jobs opportunities, and more thanks to President Paul Biya's 2020-2030 National Development Strategy.
Olangina was nothing except a village. Some houses were built, but there was no substantial, infrastructure. Now they are talking about residents, for instance, for the teacher. They are talking of the subdivision building. We have seen many realizations, many infrastructure built in Olangina, thanks to Paul Biya.
With such an act of generosity, it is time for the militants and the people of Olangini to choose wisely come October 12, 2025.
He has created this subdivision. So population cannot do anything else. Just to tell him, we are proud of you, we are happy of what you have done. And now is our turn to pay you back. And to pay you back by voting 100 for 100.
The Municipal Campaign Commission reassures party officials of a successful campaign strategy implemented to obtain a 100% victory come October 12. Under your instruction, the Divisional Commission in charge of the campaign, thanks to its regular control, has been working tirelessly to make sure everything goes smoothly. Religious leaders have been praying for this campaign to move smoothly. The campaign team, traditional rulers, militants, elites of Olangina has been working tirelessly to make sure that this campaign is a success come October 12, 2025. The campaign continues in a serene atmosphere with the objective to deliver a 100% victory to the party's national president Paul Biya come October 12, 2025.
Et des énergies totalement et entièrement orientées vers l'atteinte du 100%.
Youth Wing months ago, presidents of the various wings of the party, satisfied with the countless opportunities available thanks to their loyalty to the party's national president Paul Biya, reassures the party comrades of a 100% vote and victory in the days ahead. My dear militants of the Youth Wing, we called on you all on October 12, 2025 to reaffirm our engagement towards our national president Paul Biya, the mandate of greatness and hope. We want to use this opportunity to reaffirm 100% participation and victory to our national president Paul Biya with assurance and determination come October 12, 2025. Olangina, a municipality promoting living together, sees Cameroonians from diverse origin reaffirming their support to the party's national president.
We, the English people, and the northern country, like Marwa, Garwa, and Gangere, we have joined today to come and stand before and behind our President Paul Biya. I am calling upon the English and the northern regions to come out in their numbers on the 12th of October to vote for our President Paul Biya, for the sake of peace, love and tranquility in our country.
A campaign rally spiced up with artistic performances and songs of victory rejuvenate joy in the hearts of the militants as party authorities proceed with a door-to-door campaign to maintain greatness and hope in power.
As the presidential election approaches come October 12, CPDM militants in the Nyong and So division, particularly in Zeng, are rallying support with vibrant campaigns and a strong focus on women's empowerment, aiming for a 100% vote for their candidate, Paul Biya. This took place in Zeng in the Edom municipality. Agnes Ayok throws more light.
Few days to the presidential election come October 12, CPDM militants in the Nyong and So division have intensified campaign as they continue to put in place different strategies to ensure a 100% vote to their natural candidate, Paul Biya. In Zeng, in Nyong and So North, this October 6th, the ambience from the population was enormous as the president of the CPDM Campaign Commission for Nyong and So places his hope on the women. I had to place women in the center of our meeting today. You arrive in a meeting where the deputy is a woman, the mayor is a woman, the senator is a woman. It was absolutely necessary to magnify the women, and I think I have to give a great responsibility to women because they are the ones who will have to bring back the results on October 12.
Les résultats le 12 octobre prochain.
According to the mayor of Zeng, Paul Biya has always been the best choice for the women of Zeng.
C'est naturel.
It is natural that the women of Zeng have been choosing the president for decades. He could not have done it otherwise today. Can we change the winning team? For almost 40 years, President Paul Biya has given us everything. He has brought us everything. The day, characterized by several speeches from the heads of the various subsections, emphasized the importance and commitment to the party as they pledge their full support to Paul Biya.
Dimanche.
Come Sunday, October 12, 2025, my subsection, my population, the militants of the subsection in Endom will give a 100% vote to the president of the Republic.
Vote à 100% pour le président de la République.
Paul Biya, being a man of greatness and experience, a man for the people, by the people, and with the people, the population of Zeng is ready to cast a 100% vote.
Demander à mes mères.
I call on my mothers, sisters, to vote for